Hi, this is Happy Jeong from Seoul, South Korea. I watched a lot of videos from China, and so I happened to find the first-hand medical steps advice to be safe or to save your life or to be careful with the novel coronavirus. So this Chinese man, he got infected with the coronavirus right now, so he's doing self quarantine at home, and he was doing some video vlog. So he was playing the voice memo that he took from her, and he's playing it, and there's a subtitle there, so pay attention to the subtitle. And from what I watch and study and research and see and connect the dots, that advice is accurate, and she's a first-hand medical step. So please pay attention and be informed and be prepared and be safe. Okay. Video is from here to 15.
给大家听一下吧。可能里面说的一些事呢，我觉
So
得
his friend
还蛮
is
可能会
medical step
对我们有一定的
and
帮
giving
助，
advice to
因
him.
为他拿到的可能是第一手资料。
So I will maybe talk.
之前看到
People
这些
we
小
all
道消息
knew
嘛，
was gossip.
看一下。
Let's see what they say. So everybody thought things were gossip, but it's true.
反正我也
Anyway,
不方便
it's
说
not
太多，
convenient for me
因
to
为
say
现在
too
确
much
实是
because right now there indeed are
一些
some
言论
remarks,
呢，也不能随便去
but we
说。
can't just
但是确
casually
实
talk about
是
it. But there indeed are a lot of
有
doubt.
很多仪式，大家做好防护，
Everyone needs to be well
勤洗手
protected. Wash
口
your
罩一定
hands.
要戴，
Ma-
能戴多少层？
mask must be worn. So mask is really important. Like in Asian countries or the country we give advice, or like everybody almost in Korea right now, if you are going to public place or bus or train or things like that, almost 98% people are wearing mask, because it also has a proof that it was helpful to protect from people getting the infection from a confirmed person in Korea. So later I'll share with you about that, as many layers as you can, but I don't think you don't have to do that if you wear nice good one, like and whatever that that kind of thing, that good one, not the thin one, the cheap thin one. So she's just saying that, I think. So I don't think wear as many layers as you can applies to us, to the people in the first world country.
戴多少层吧？就是
Anyways, it's just that if you have any discomfort, immediately go to your nearest clinic.
有时候
But in Korea, we don't just go to clinic right away. We have the hotline for this coronavirus. So we make a phone call, and then they guide us where to go. So because you just go to hospital, then you have a high possibility to spread to other people, right? So like in Korea, we don't do that. We don't just go to hospital. So I think it's wise to call or in advance, let them know that you are coming, or like talk with them, and then do the next step.
有时候不一定
Sometimes it's not always
会是高烧，
a high grade of fever.
有时候不一定会是高烧，
I mean, like a serious fever. Sometimes it's low grade fever, like mild fever.
可能会是低烧，也可能会不发烧。
It's also possible for there to be no fever at all. So, yeah, I heard that about this, no fever at all. So it's possible for there to be no fever at all. I heard about this a lot, and then it's also happening in Korea right now too. So, like, we cannot only find the infected people through the temperature checking. So yeah, so be aware of this fact.
有的是咳嗽，
Some will have cough,
有的不咳嗽。
some don't have a cough.
现在这个症状
Now the symptoms are
就是不是太好，
not very easy to predict. So there may be like a symptomatic and then have a virus and spread to the people.
判断，但是可以
But what we can confirm is
确定的就是这次的病毒确
this
实
time the
是
virus attacks those
是抵抗力
who have a poor immune systems,
很低的人，老人啊
elderly, and people who are overworked.
这种劳累过度的人啊，然后医护
And in terms of healthcare workers,
人员感染肯定是有。
there are certainly some who are also infected. I heard that. Also, you know, like the Wuhan doctor who passed away yesterday or the day before yesterday, he said also other doctors were infected.
有的，反正
Also, there's only me
So,
at the
the
hospital.
yuan
Like
的话
she's talking about her right now.
目前我自己的
My own mood is also very heavy currently. Yeah, I saw so many nurses now in Wuhan are really, and many doctors and medical staff, they overworked and so stressed and like many things are going on there.
心情也很沉重。目前我自己的心情也很沉重。防护真的是
Protecting yourself is seriously so important. So this one I really want to share with the people in the world and Korea right now. Really, we have to protect ourselves.
很重要，尽量不去聚集的地方。
Try not to go to public.
防护真的是很重要，尽量不去
Try
聚
not
集
to
的
go to
地方，
public areas.
就不要去，
Just don't go.
真的是很
It's
危险。
seriously very. And this virus is confirmed to manifest itself differently in everybody.
确实，在每个人身上反映的都不一样。他有的
For some people, it advances very quickly.
人他一下就发展会很快，但有的人
But for others, it only affects them slightly.
他就是反映出来的很轻微，他甚至于
Some people don't have any symptoms at all,
没有反应，但他会带病
but they carry this virus
毒，会传播。
and can spread it around.
然后在
And in those who are suspected to have the virus,
真正的有疑似的人，目前
and if your symptoms are mild at the moment,
就是如果说你的症状很轻，就是你看你的 C
usually we look at your CT result and the collection of reagents.
结果以及这个试剂的采集，CT 结果看的是
The
玻璃
CT
絮状，
scans really show the results as clear as glass. So in Korea right now, there were several people who got coronavirus positive results, even if they got negative results in the beginning. So we have like Wuhan, the Korean people who lived in Wuhan, they flew back to Korea, right? Right now they are in the quarantine place, so they are now watching them under 14 days, and then they do the checkup of the temperature and everything. So we have that kind of example right now. There were 3 confirmed cases right now that they at the second time or when they check again, they turn out positive, but in the beginning it was negative. You know, that kind of situation going on. So the CT scans are like the clear way to find out.
CT 结果看的是玻璃絮状的这种阴
It shows what is hidden in the shadow.
影，基本上就是
It's basically like this.
是，但是有
However, some people have it
的人
mild.
他就会很轻，那么这种人
So these people, they will go home.
呢，他就回家去
Go home and isolate themselves.
隔离，院也没有那么
Hospitals don't have that many wards to put them in.
多的病房去收。
But the thing is, we think Korea or the first world country, we have enough space to take care of the people who's infected, right? So in the beginning we can do it, but already, you know, if you saw the hospitals or ICU care units, they also have their already patients too, right? So this virus is spreading out without people knowing, contracting and also spreading too, right? So I feel like this is really dangerous, that it can be a matter of time. So unless, like, I feel like we really have to be protect ourselves and be careful, so we can reduce the infection, like infection really as low as possible, right?
也没有药吃。
And we don't have many medicine, they say.
就是回家去。
So you have to go home.
如果
We check back in 3 days.
然后3天以后来复查，有呼吸
And if you have respiratory issues,
窘迫呀这种状况，那么
then go to the designated hospital right away
再去住院
to stay at the hospital
去治疗。
to get treatment.
那么这个
However, the treatment doesn't include any special medicine.
治疗也没有什么特效药，一般你去
Usually when you go,
就是肯定是上激素，
they will give you hormones,
然后这样
and so it's actually to improve your own immune system.
子，其实也就是去激发你的免疫力。所以说现
With that being said,
Right.
currently,
提高这个
improving your immune system is very important.
免疫力，
If you need to eat, then eat. If you need to drink, then drink.
喝，我不是说喝
I'm not talking about drinking alcohol.
酒啊，就是
You need to improve your immunity.
要提高免疫力。确诊的
Confirmed data
数据不是说
is not confirmed by the hospitals.
医院来确诊的，你是
You need to provide samples to the Health Planning Commission
需要提供标本给卫健委，然后来
to confirm it.
确诊的。所以说
So the reality of the situation,
实际情况，
the reality of the situation, it's not good for me to talk about it. I can't tell you the actual situation because the government told all the medical staff not to talk about this situation to anyone. So they also got surveillance and censored for if they talk about this on their social media or something, it got deleted or they get punishment or warning and all this. So she's not supposed to talk about this, but she's sharing this information with her friend, this man.
我不方便说啊，反正
But anyways,
但是不管怎么说，
however you
这
look
次
at
的
it, this virus and the previous SARS virus are indeed different.
这个冠状病毒和以前的 SARS 确实不一样。SARS 它的
SARS has a very short incubation period
潜伏期很短，然后很凶猛，
and it's very fierce. And this time, through studying the field of pathology
这个病理学的一些研究，这个细菌
and analysis of virus,
细菌的这个分析，今天
today we happen to have that person from Central China.
我们正好有我们那个华中区的他清华的
The guy from Tsinghua University, PhD in medicine.
医学的博士嘛，他今天讲
He spoke today.
这个病毒的
This virus, the coronavirus,
冠状病毒的这一次它的那个亲
its affinity does not look like that of SARS.
和力不像SARS 那样子。
好了，这就是我们同学群里面，
This was what was said in our classmates group chat.
那就是关于这个医疗这一块
In regards to the medical
医护人员吧，
staff situation, we got her opinions and some news she obtained.
他的一个意见和他得到的一些
We got her.
消息，其实和
Actually, the gossip online is quite similar to what she told us.
小道消息传的呢也差不多的，有
Sometimes you have a fever, sometimes you don't.
时有发烧，也有不发烧的，所以呢就会
So
听了这
when you hear this
些
information,
话呢，就会增加一些自己
it really creates pressure on yourself
一些很大的一些压力，因为这几天
because in these few days I don't have a fever,
呢虽然 我没有发烧，但是
but my throat always has a feeling of discomfort,
喉咙一直会有一些不舒服，就是那种干咳，
like dry coughs.
就是最近
Like in these past few days, I keep having these dry coughs
一直会有那种干咳的现象，然后
and not much strength. Yeah, that's what I heard too. They don't have a strength. They are weak.
没什么力气嘛，乏力吧。
Fatigue.
所以我想
So virtually, this will create a lot of pressure for oneself.
心中会增加自己很大的一个压力，也不知道自己
I don't know. I don't know. I might win the lottery or something.
有没有可能会中标什么的。对，我知道有时候视频可能不
I know sometimes videos are not a suitable platform to share this kind of
太适合传递这种，不太
not very positive information. But this is really, really, really critical information for the people in the world, I feel. So I feel like so grateful that he shared this video with us, right? Anyway, I'll put his video into channel. You can watch, and also you can see how he's living after getting infected from this virus. He seems he has a mild case, so thankfully. So I'm so so thankful that he's anyway, this is really serious, really dangerous, really, because I have a lot of time. I'm very scientific style, so I researched and watched a lot of things from China and Korea and in the world, and I read the research papers from the woman, the Zhang Li, whatever, that woman who engineered the virus to experiment with the SARS virus and stuff from the Wuhan Virology Institute. Anyway, I will share with you about that woman and then all the proof and all the things. If you Google it, if you read her papers from the previous years and everything, you can see that she engineered the viruses, with HIV, it's right there. But anyway, so it's so dangerous and so so easily transmitting and very high fatal rates. I don't want people to be panicked or anything, so there's no point to be panicked, right? But I feel, we need to inform ourselves and protect ourselves and share this kind of knowledge, this kind of information with the people like your, the loved ones and families and neighbors, and try to be safe, right? And also try not to spread this infection even if you caught, just in case, right? So wearing the mask is in a way good for if you catch this virus without knowing, you don't know, right? Because it has a long incubation period, and sometimes there's no symptoms, so it's good for you to wear, so you don't so there's less chance that you give this virus. Also, when you wear a mask, it's good for you that you don't you are not touching your face as often as you could if you didn't wear a mask. So anyway, there's positive things, of course, about wearing mask. So I'll share next video about the mask thing, if it's really helpful or not and all that kind of stuff. I will share with you the research results and all the Korean the real situation that it was helpful. So anyway, thank you for watching this video. Please share with as many people as you can to be careful, right? And also please take an action too, not just watch and something, right? I also was watching a lot past few days, and I finally decided to share, because any information we can share can be really, really, really critical and helpful for people. And we connect the dots, right? I could connect the dot from this video and the research and the other people and the things. So anyway, thank you and stay safe.